Hello, welcome to Help with Debt UK and our YouTube channel. My name is Steve Thatcher. Now today I'm going to give a short talk on Irish family homes and how that is treated in a UK bankruptcy. I'm getting a large number of calls from Irish citizens who are seeking help in deciding whether or not to go bankrupt. My articles on the possibility of going bankrupt can be seen on Article Base and eZine magazine across the internet, and are often found on internet searches by those in Ireland with huge property debt. Now, the economic situation in Ireland is pretty grim. I'm currently advising individuals with debts in excess of £1 billion in total. The main feature is that almost every one of those has their own main or family home, but also a small portfolio of buy-to-let properties, all of which are now in significant negative equity. The issue with the buy-to-let situation is that the rental yields that are being generated from the buy-to-let are not sufficient to cover the sums due on mortgages each month. I have any number of clients who are now being taken through bankruptcy who are struggling to make up the shortfalls on their buy-to-let mortgages, often in excess of £1,000 per month. Many of these have kept this situation going for a year by using up all the savings that they have accumulated over a lifetime. But they still find that these losses are continuing and that the value of the property that they are looking to keep are halving in value. I'm helping these people through bankruptcy here in the UK. All of my clients have relocated to here in England or to Northern Ireland. They're in the process of establishing their centre of main interest, which is often seen as written down as COMI, C-O-M-I, and making England their centre of main interest. They've obtained national insurance numbers, bank accounts, and work here in the UK. Now, in general, my clients have no wish to retain any property in Ireland, and so they're giving notice to any tenants they have to quit the rental property. They've also advised their banks in writing that they have located to the UK, and the intention is to hand back the keys to all the property to the bank in due course. When my clients go bankrupt here, any money that is owed to the banks will then be written off, irrespective of whether the property has been sold by the banks at that time or not. As and when the banks crystallise their losses on sale, they will merely advise the official receiver here in the UK of the amount of the shortfall on the various mortgages. It is possible, however, to keep a family home if you really wish. It is the bankrupt share in any property that becomes vested in the official receiver. If a wife has half share of a property and no debt and wishes to keep the house, she can ask for her husband's share to be sold or transferred to her. If there is equity, she can buy that equity out. If the house is jointly held, that would equate to half the equity. If the property is in negative equity, she can arrange to take the house back for just the legal fees. It must be borne in mind, however, that she will take on the whole of the mortgage, subject to all the negative equity. Where the house is simply held in a bankrupt's name and the wife wants to stay in the property, it might be possible to do a deal with the mortgage provider for them to write off the negative equity in return for the wife taking on a new mortgage. As with any financial transaction, specialist advice is required. So please call me on my English free phone number 0808 160 55577. That's 0808 160 5577. Or email me sthatcher@helpwithdebtuk.com. Once again, thank you for listening.